Ladies and gentlemen, I come here as a US Congress member to express my solidarity with you for a secular and democratic Iran. I have seen you so often in Washington, D.C. I admire your persistence and your effort in going there and presenting your cause. And so, we know that in June, Iran held presidential elections, electing Hassan Rouhani to the post. We do not know what this will mean, but what this election reminds us of is an election that occurred 25 years ago. And it was 25 years ago when 30,000 political prisoners were executed in mass killings intended to silence the voices of reform. Innocent victims, many jailed for offenses like distributing newspapers and leaflets, taking part in demonstrations, or collecting funds for prisoners' families. They were men, they were women, they were teenagers. They were students, members of opposition parties, and religious and ethnic minorities. And as we think about that bloody summer, we must remember that the fight is indeed far from over, as those living in Camp Liberty know all too well. Iranians throughout the country are arrested and even killed simply because they disagree with the ruling party. And PMOI in Iran are singled out particularly for persecution. And in Iraq, Camp Ashraf and Camp Liberty residents are terrible targets. That is why I co-sponsored House Resolution 89 that condemns these deadly attacks. We must have security and safety for the residents of Camp Liberty. We must relocate the residents of Camp Liberty outside of Iraq or back to Camp Ashraf, where they can finally be safe. We must do everything that we can to make sure that no more innocent lives are lost. Residents deserve helmets and protection vests. Residents deserve protection from rockets and bullets like the T-walls that were mysteriously removed. And residents deserve to see their doctors heal their wounds, their lawyers work on their relocations, and their loved ones knowing where they are, because they never know when the next attack will come. And so I want to tell all of you that your efforts are making an impact. They are changing things for the Iranian situation, for Camp Ashraf and for Camp Liberty. But we must not give up. We must continue. But I want to assure you, certainly, that your efforts have made a great impact on this Congress member, and I will work as hard as I can to make sure that there is democracy for the residents of Camp Ashraf and Camp Liberty, and that Iranians will become part of a democratic society. Thank you all very much.